Welcome, Ramley. How are my Rams superfans doing today? Will Matthew Stafford be the next quarterback to get paid? Let's get right into it. So to put it simple, about a month ago, news broke out about Stafford wanting the Rams to adjust his contract so that it includes more guaranteed money over the final 2 years of his deal in 2025 and 2026. Right now, Stafford is guaranteed $31 million this upcoming season, but he has nothing guaranteed after that. So basically, the Rams could cut or trade Stafford after this season with no salary cap issues, and I'm sure Stafford wants some insurances so that don't happen. And with Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson, and Kirk Cousins, just to name a few, all making over $45 million a year, I'm sure Stafford would like a raise to go along with that guaranteed money past 2024 also. I know that some fans were saying maybe we should make him play out his contract. I mean, I can hear it now. You have 2 more years on a contract that you signed, so you should just play it out. I also heard some fans saying we should just pay him now and get it over with. Well, let's talk about it. But first, let me remind you guys a little about just who Matthew Stafford is. He's one of only 3 current NFL starting quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl. There's only 3 quarterbacks in the league right now that has a Super Bowl ring, and Stafford's one of them. He finished 6th in QBR and finished 2023 with a 92.5 passer rating. Are there better quarterbacks in the NFL? Sure, there's a couple, but he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Now, to play devil's advocate, there are some injury concerns that I think cause fans to feel like Stafford shouldn't get an extension just yet. Stafford did miss 8 games back in 2022. While he only did miss 1 game last year, it was against the Packers that could have had significant impact on the postseason. Thankfully it didn't, but it definitely could have. So from the Rams' perspective, if, God forbid Stafford tore his Achilles towards the end of the season, or had some wild Alex Smith-like injury occur, the Rams could move on from Stafford with no problem. Not much dead cap, if any. And this is also the same exact reason why Stafford wants some guarantees after the 2024 season. Now, can the Rams even afford to extend Stafford right now? Well, as of June 6th, the Rams have about $8.5 million in salary cap available, which honestly doesn't really matter because Stafford's deal would come with a restructure of his current deal along with an extension. I'm not really going to bore you guys with a deep dive in how the Rams could make it work because honestly, personally, I just don't want to do a deep dive on how the Rams can make it work. But just know that the Rams can easily find a way to pay him whatever amount he wants. Now, the big question is, what is that amount? I mean, right now, like I said, Stafford is set to make a base salary of $31 million this year. That's ranked 11th in the league. That's around the same amount of money as Daniel Jones is currently getting. And that's less than Deshaun Watson, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, and Kirk Cousins, just to name a few other quarterbacks that are nowhere near as good or as accomplished as Stafford is. In my opinion, there is no way in hell Stafford plays for anything less than $45 million a year. And honestly, that would be an absolute steal if the Rams could extend him at that number. My guess is the contract looks something like $150 million for 3 years, with about 100 to 120 guaranteed. That would put Stafford in the top 6 highest paid quarterbacks in the league and would make 2025 fully guaranteed. That seems, about right. I don't think Stafford's going to be the highest paid quarterback in the league, but he'll definitely get in that top 5, top 6. Now, is he worth it? Well, is Joe Burrow the best player in the NFL? Is Jared Goff the 2nd best quarterback in the league? Is Justin Herbert the 3rd? The answer to all those questions are no. Simply no. But that's not how contracts work in the NFL, obviously. Especially quarterbacks. There's 32 NFL teams. And with 8 billion people on this earth, there's only about 15 people that can play the quarterback position at a high level in the NFL. So if your team sees you as a franchise quarterback, whether you're top 3 or not, you're going to get paid like a top quarterback when your contract is up. That's just how these things work. So in conclusion, is Stafford worth $50 million a year? Ask yourself this question. Could you win a Super Bowl with Stafford as your quarterback? Obviously, the answer is yes. So he's worth every penny. There is no way in hell Stafford will play week 1 making only $31 million a year. With no guarantees the following season, that would be insane. No person in his right mind would do that. No agent, no manager, no one in Stafford's corner would allow him to do that. It's just not gonna happen. Stafford wants a new deal. He deserves a new deal, and there's no question that he'll receive a new deal. He hasn't missed voluntary OTAs, so even if a deal doesn't get done before training camp, I still expect him to be there. But the extension will get done way before the start of the season. It's just a matter of time. And for anyone saying we shouldn't extend him, just remember, guys, that Jimmy Garoppolo is our backup quarterback. And there's no one available that's half as good as Stafford. Honestly, there's no one available that's even close to as good as Jimmy Garoppolo. So our options are extremely limited. Stafford needs us, and we need Stafford even more. It's not will he get paid, it's when will he get paid. And I expect that announcement to happen any day. Let me know your thoughts on Stafford potentially breaking the bank. And drop a comment and let me know if there's any other topics you'd like me to cover. Thank you for watching, and click right here for more Rams content.